Hello, everyone. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, nice to see you all again. Those of you on Twitch, nice to see you after a few minutes. It's time to play more Legend of K. Just defeated Borax, so now it's time to continue the game.
It's wild how them YouTubers are just time travelers now. I love your background when you load stuff up to jack into the mother computer.
I'm thinking I might need to update that, honestly. Because when you jacked into one mother computer, you jacked into all the mother computers.
That's true.
But now we're back
That's
here.
true.
We're going into No!
Oh no. I like the kitty wheel transportation system.
Yeah.
You ever seen cats run on those indoor wheels? But they give some of them it's more common in places like Tokyo where people can't really let their cats outside. And so
Yeah.
they need ways to get their energy out, and so they'll get in what are basically hamster wheels but for cats.
Do we give Roshan a hamster wheel?
Yes.
Might get him to lay off my rabbit.
That would be very funny.
I go meow. I go meow. I don't know
Meow.
who I am. I go meow. There's a YouTube channel that I keep getting recommendations from that gets stuck in my head like you wouldn't believe, of a guy who takes like random cat noises, like just cat vocalizations, and writes songs based around them. Like turns them into actual proper good songs. So he's got one called I Go Meow. There's this cat, sounds like what he's saying. He sounds, I go meow. I go meow. And so he added lyrics to it.
Yeah.
Oh no, are the frog people slaves?
Suppose this is all about? Maybe the old wives' tales about those fountains aren't so crazy after all. They were made out of this very songstone, huh? But puny compared to what Tax got planned. I hear. Hold your tongue. He's coming.
So the rats are in charge of the gorillas?
Go away! Bring the others. You, why aren't we making better progress? Can you not see the fires of Wa-Wo grow angry at this impertinence?
Perhaps a little din persuasion could speed things up. Your Eminence?
Get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape! Ah!
rat's wool. Minister Shun has just the pesticide for these vermin, you'll see. Come on, these slaves do need some motivating.
Ramp rate. I think the amount of the higher your score is, then you unlock things outside of unlock like special features. But for all intents and purposes, I have no desire to actually complete the stuff in this game.
Fair.
Misty Island.
Greetings, stranger cat. Must say, hardly expected a kid like you.
Does that mean that you're gonna wreck some frog's bike and they're gonna follow you till the end of time? Until you get a new one?
Sure lick rats and gorillas. Okay, boss. You gotta be kid, yeah? You be expected, brother. You know attack is in the swamp.
Oh, great. These guys and the rhinos are from the same region, huh?
Yeah, man. Him and his gang. We heard something about some bad cat making him and his plans tons of trouble. Let me invite you to our village at the far end of the swamp. But watch yourself.
I wish it was stereotypical, but I did know one Jamaican guy in college, and it was pretty dead ringer.
Sensational, man. I will now leave for our village center. It's still reasonably safe there, and it would be.
Although he was more of a Brutta guy than a Mon guy.
He has sent out scouts and knows more.
And I love the way he said cheddar.
Good. I'll be sure to hook up with them.
We will support you wherever possible, brother. May the chi be with you.
Nah, I loved meeting people from all over the world in college. That was always super interesting.
Yeah, Chi, Force, that's interchangeable.
Yeah, you know. Same diff.
Except unlike the Force, I'm actually allowed to use Force lightning.
Yeah, they don't lock it behind a moral leaning, huh?
Yeah.
You don't have to become the Senate in order to do it. Dude, I wish I could find, I cannot, it makes me so mad that I still struggle to find it, but there's some art I really love. It was like a short, like 3 or 4 part comic, and it had Lop from Star Wars Visions going to the dark side and taking a human apprentice solely because she thought he was cute.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh no, we've gone to the land of the great mighty Pooh. But yeah, I'm a Lop appreciator. Oh, so close.
Here we go. Yay, extra life.
That would be a weird game to play on stream when it conquers bad for a day.
Get him!
Ooh, turtles now. Yes, in order for me to beat these guys, I had to strip them naked.
As one does.
Where's it? I need to leave before the...
Do a barrel roll. Nice.
Life. Yeah, there are certain treasure chests that have a number on them, and you have to have that high of a combo counter in order to break the seal on it.
Oh, I wondered if it was like a sequence or something. That makes sense.
Yay!
Armor.
Oh!
Good that you're coming. I hear so many screams and couldn't do nothing.
Bang.
Sit in cage and listen. I got to go to Frog City immediately.
We must... Optional quest. Okay. Hold on a second.
He just got good tail animation. I like it when they give Anthro tails actual good uses.
Yo, I'm back.
Hey,
With a lot of food.
nice. Hey, Brave, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard a pop, but I couldn't tell if it was you or something else.
I am here, just very sleepy and distracted.
Oh, you were good. I just with your mic, I just wanted to be sure.
Oh, yep, I got myself a bunch of seasoned fries, tater tots, and 2 chicken sandwiches with provolone cheese on them.
Nice.
That does sound good.
Yeah, I just realized something. I just noticed that the turtles are actually just butt naked. They don't have like loincloths or anything underneath their shells. They're just naked. And all the rats,
Man, who knew the Koopas from Super Mario World were the prudish ones?
and all the rats are bottomless.
Wonderful.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm ever gonna get a better summer watermelon than this. This was an extremely good watermelon. You know what I really want that I haven't had in a really long time though?
What?
That makes me crave is cantaloupe.
Mm.
I could go for cantaloupe.
Yeah.
I like many melons. Oh, you got a chatter. Hello, bro.
Thank you for subscribing, Philip Gamick.
Philip J. Fry.
We appreciate your assistance in torturing Zero with other M.
Hmm.
We'll get there. How are you this evening? Or wherever your weird space-time locality is. I still frankly don't believe Australians exist. Can't believe Tourmaline thinks he's just walking around upside down somewhere.
Hmm.
I think it's a trick. We dabble in a fair few games. Right now, Zero is working through Final Fantasy VIII in addition to this. And sometimes we do, as a group, we do Final Fantasy XIV. We just recently did the Psychonauts games. Those were good. You can catch the VODs on YouTube because Zero's pretty judicious about archiving them, unlike me. We shall never see the glory of Mr. Pokelope again.
Hmm.
Yeah, an unfortunate consequence of beating those games 100%. Unless, of course, there's a second Oz 3 at some point. Which I would love to see.
Yeah, how long have you been streaming, Zero? Because actually, you've been streaming well before I joined you.
Yeah, are you talking about for all time or today?
For all time is how I took the question, but I could be wrong.
It would be... For Zeroni and Entity Productions, it's about a little under a year now.
Nice.
Or a little over a year now, I should say. Actually, that is something I do need to check, because this format has been around for a... Because, my opportunity to be able to do this is actually a little more recent than...
Yeah, there were some technical troubles at one point that definitely have improved. Zero got me into streaming too, so as a fun little social hobby, so good guy. He's almost an affiliate. We just it's just a matter of average chatters and follows and stuff. So, one thing I'm confused about. So, the blue is like your chi meter, right?
Yeah, the blue is magic, and the red is my health, and the yellow that's on top is my armor.
Kit, do you mean key? It's pronounced key.
It is pronounced.
I thought it was always pronounced chi. Like the...
No, key.
I thought it was different between China and Japan. Like, I thought it was...
Might be, I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure in China it's chi.
Might be.
Could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, the Utah way is mispronouncing things. That's basically all our accent amounts to. So
Utah is illegal now.
What on earth? My computer just did a strange.
Mm.
Oh no.
Attention, an enemy. Secure
Oh my god, an actual Ninja Turtle.
Mm.
Okay, now if you... Ah, and there's even four, there's even multiple of them. Dang, the Ninja Turtles are streakers too. Who knew? So if you hundo these guys, do you get to fight a Lopex?
Look out, I'm being attacked by Killer Croc too.
I threw a rock at him. Deep cut reference. It's funny how many times in conversation Batman the Animated Series has come up today.
Bye-bye, Gator.
By the way, I've seen pictures of the banana gators. I'm looking forward to that because they look silly.
Hmm.
Oh, good, you found a Rubik's Cube. So I've got a buddy who's so good at Rubik's Cubes that he has like a 10 by 10 Pro one. Brain hurt. Do you know how I solve Rubik's Cubes?
Hmm.
Learning that if you're really careful, you can actually kind of pop the squares off and back on again.
I'm sorry, anytime that I think of Rubik's Cubes, I will always remember that episode of Whatever Happened to Robot Jones. I probably talked about this more recently, but the episode where the bully characters just decide, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch these two stickers so that it's completely impossible for Robot Jones to finish a Rubik and freaking fries his circuits.
The funny thing is, I didn't realize this until... This is a story that I hadn't even heard until, like, last year. But apparently my sister did that to my brother.
Really?
Yeah, apparently she actually did, like, very carefully, because she noticed one of the stickers was kind of had a little slight frayed edge, and so she just had a little fun with it. And it drove him up the wall. My sister doesn't always do pranks, but when she does, be careful. I tend to do things that are fairly harmless, but memorable. Last April Fool's, or maybe it was one before that, I don't know. I printed the most surreal and horrific AI-generated images ever, and then papered them over every picture and painting in my sister's house. Oh, and I filled her ice dispenser with bird pellets.
Wow.
Nah, she gets me on occasion though, because at one point she knew that I'd been really craving mint Oreos, and she did technically get me mint Oreos. That she'd replaced it, but she replaced the actual filling with toothpaste.
No.
Yep. That began a pretty long Cold War. So are these just barrels full of gunpowder, or like moonshine, or what?
Gunpowder. I'm just gonna move on.
We're not gonna find like a squirrel and a lizard named Bill and Cletus, who are fixing up the old school homebrew.
You know what I really should try and get? I really see if I should try and set up a thing where I try and play the Jack and Daxter's.
That would be cool. Those are great games. I think it's really sad that a lot of the PS2 platformers just kind of died out, and that like Ratchet and Clank are kind of the only ones that kept going.
Yeah.
Like I would kill for another Sly Cooper game. Gosh, I was such a big fan of Sly Cooper and the Thievity McBeebity. Did you ever play those, Brave?
Play...
Peak furry platformer.
I have never played Sly Cooper.
Oh. It's good. He doesn't wear pants.
I know.
And he handcuffs Carmelita.
Yes.
After kissing her.
After kissing her, yeah. Also, I would love a Clockwork voice filter. That would kick ass.
As long as it's original Clockwork and not Clockla.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
As long as you pay attention to how you say those names.
Yeah, that could go wrong quickly. I wonder if they do have a Clockwork voice filter. I've got some decent ones with my the software I use for it.
Yeah, let me see.
Yes, A. Punish the turtles.
Yeah, you can tell seasoned voice acting went into the every drop of this.
Hmm.
Looking voice text. It won't stop. Gotchard won't stop.
Oh God.
Mm. Hey, I can also put a good thing in voice text.
In my restless dreams, I see that show. Common Rider Gotchard. We promised you'd watch something else someday, but we never did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, neat.
Yeah.
I'd say,
But Taya and Bundoria both get power-ups.
I was about to say, would that be the equivalent of Battleizer?
Sorta, I guess. Kinda.
Yay, I got claws. Claws have some special abilities. You can use them in water, and they're the best weapon against unarmored enemies. Also, watch for upgrades.
Wait, you had to teach a cat how to use its claws? Damn, I don't even think the Grim Reaper did Alucard that dirty. I like those. That's why Vega was always my favorite Street Fighter in Street Fighter 2, because he cheats. He's the only one with the weapon.
Yeah. Oh. I already went this way. There we go. Forbidden ways.
Oh no. Metal demon jugs.
Oh, look!
My dear customer, what a day. How are things with you, my friend? What can I do for you? Buy yourself a new magic container.
Man, that's how they get you. They give you the magic for free, but then you have to pay for the containers.
Robust. I am known for my first-class armor.
I'm trying to see if they do have clockwork. Because some people post interesting... No, no clockwork. Bummer.
The board are not birds. We are many that are one, but none are bird.
We're very silly.
Note to yourself, a silver birds. Resistance is futile. Fun, but futile.
Yeah, it blows me away how good some of the AI-based voice changers are. Because they modulate your pitch and stuff in real time. It doesn't even take that much CPU power as like you'd think it would. Oh good, I'm glad you know where you're going. I can't quite tell where you're supposed to.
Trying to climb on these poles here. Doesn't look like there's anything. Okay.
Oh no. No, no, die, no. Of all the ways to die, had to be the goop. The dash seems to have a more of a vertical limit than a horizontal one.
Yeah.
What's that?
Health potion.
Oh.
Total.
Attention! Enemy! Go, Toads! Kill!
Ew. Yeah. Oh, good. They build bombs here. That was my favorite episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where Shredder teaches the kids how to make bombs.
Hey kid, guess what?
The Pope decided to make pants illegal in Catholicism.
No, but Apogee.
Oh, that's a pretty good consolation prize.
Yes. Yes, it is. I am a fan of the Apogee. Cute dog. Wow, the Ninja Turtles really why am I blanking on the term? I made the joke not fun.
Damn Ninja Turtles killing comedy in real time again. I blame Cowabunga, frankly.
I finally remembered it. Wow, the Ninja Turtles really let go of themselves.
Oh, there you go. You know, that's how it starts. That's how it starts. It's like heroin. Once you have pizza time, just can't stop having pizza time.
Cowabunga, dudes!
No,
I like how a lot of later adaptations, whenever they say Cowabunga, they're like, wait, that's not right, or deride each other for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get kind of meta with it, don't they?
Yeah. Well, it's because in the original Mirage comics, they literally never say it even once. Then in the cartoon, they're like saying it constantly.
Okay, you might judge me for this but I did not know for the longest time that there even was a comic.
The comic is the original thing, though. That's the...
I know. I know now.
I mean, neither did I. Honestly, I didn't know until I was a teenager.
Yeah, I just remember really liking the cartoon, and it was one of the ones that was always pretty readily available at the rental store.
Yeah. That's something really funny.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched the 2003 series?
A little. I did not jive with it super well. It had its moments, but
Very
I'm not
obvious that the writers of that show were big Mirage Comics fans who hated the 80s cartoon.
Yeah, because anytime that Mikey would yell out, like, Cowabunga, Raphael would smack him in the back of the head.
like
Yep.
this part of the swamp be beckoning our
To be
ass.
fair, I would have trouble
Everyone
not wanting to slap
immediately.
Michelangelo around at times.
2003 series is my childhood.
Didn't it air around the Sonic X days, so that makes sense that they would.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The 2003 Turtles would be more of my childhood than the ones that would play in the 90s, because I can stand that show.
Really? I mean, I was super little, so it's not like I was a media literate, but I
The
loved it.
late 80s through the 90s Ninja Turtles cartoon is a bit not great, I'll say.
I loved it at the
That's the
time,
first obstacle.
I mean,
Now,
yeah.
find that Frog City fast.
but I was quite little, so you never know.
I had a DVD with the opening miniseries on it as a kid, and I enjoyed it. But also, that was the opening miniseries, which is literally the best episodes of the show.
I just remember really liking the one. I just remember really liking, as stupid as it was, I remember liking the Technodrome. And I remember liking Bebop and Rocksteady because they were both absolute morons, but they were kind of fun.
Have you ever heard of people? Whenever there's a new Ninja Turtles adaptation that comes out,
What the heck are you
everyone
talking about?
always like likes it at first, and then starts tuning out and hating it whenever it gets into the sci-fi fantasy bullshit, like it always does, which is how Ninja Turtles is supposed to go. It's supposed to start out kind of normal, and then get even crazier and crazier as it goes.
Yeah, it's got some off-the-wall source material.
What can we do?
The Mirage comics are fucking bizarre, man. Fucking bizarre. And also forever unfinished.
I'll find them.
Because the original authors just kind of gave up.
Hey, wait.
And then sold it to Viacom. So the original Mirage comics will never actually be completed.
Aw,
They are forever ending on a cliffhanger.
hating
Yeah,
that shit happens.
same thing with the Mega Man comic.
Oh, that was tragic. That was such a good comic, and it was. I don't know if that was a consequence of like the Pender apocalypse and like just the decline of Archie Sonic making Mega Man less tenable, or if it was a creative talent issue. But that was such a good video game comic, one of the very best in my opinion, in terms of like reinterpreting the story but not like butchering it, but like adding good substance and actual like really good stakes. Like their Mega Man 3 arc is so good. They even do the whole Raw Moon thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Mega Man event. Yeah, the Super Adventure Rockman stuff. I'm surprised they were able to do that really well.
Okay.
They also did a flash of Quint and his stupid fucking jackhammer.
Mm-hmm.
But they were going to play it straight, which I appreciate. I appreciate them not trying to like rationalize it and like try and edgify the jackhammer. They're like, no, he fights with the jackhammer. We're going to give him a jackhammer.
Buy yourself a new heart container. Buy yourself a new magic container. Trendy, elegant, and very robust. I am known.
Ooh, that is robust looking. That's shiny. Ooh, that looks good with your stripies too. You're a schmexy cat now.
Fun fact, Super Sentai will be 50 years old next year.
Well, that makes me feel less old. Kudos to that.
I mean, it'll be the 50th anniversary since Kimetsu Sentai Go Ranger, but it'll be the 49th Super Sentai show overall. Because, guess what? Sentai took the year 1978 off.
Was it the strike?
No. In 1978, Toei did Japanese Spider-Man instead.
Oh. But Toei did a stupid.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
Jack no Gekitai was a financial flop, so they really didn't have much of.
No, I was just totally guessing. I didn't even know.
They did something different because Jack no Gekitai was a financial flop, and then they started to try again.
Oh no, the cat got flushed down the toilet.
Oh no.
You don't think it's really dumb?
What's that?
You get hit by that gas, your controls reverse.
Oh, that is lame.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I got, you know the little mushroom in Super Smash Brothers that can reverse your controls if you're hit with it? That became part of my friend group's personal Geneva Convention and as an illegal weapon of Smash Bros. It is now an official war crime to use that.
In other words, your friends use that all the time, then.
Yes, generally. Oh no. Come on, you got this. Oof, just in time.
Can't believe you actually made it.
I didn't know how that was gonna go.
Yeah, it was a little scary.
Oh, come on!
Oh, lame.
Crocodile Temple.
Crocodile has his own temple? No wonder Baroque Works is doing so well.
I'll pretty much say, fortunately, it's not that crocodile, because these crocodiles actually look good. Why? Because they're Anthrocrocs.
Holy temple. Die, intruder.
I thought you were gonna say bitch and hats. Well, your answer's better. So I have a One Piece question that maybe you can't answer because of spoilers. Is the Grand Line, like, are all the storms and weird magnetic things, is that like by design or is it just the geology of the region? That might be out of the realm of what you can tell me.
It is the geology of the region.
Oh, okay. Because I was starting to wonder if it was like, because I was thinking about the game, the One Piece Odyssey game, and how you had like a bunch of ancient tech as like a kind of a subtext.
Slippery creatures.
I like that it stopped for a full cutscene just so you could insult them.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do that in passing, no sir.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ow.
Kit, go to NSFW INA General right now and scroll up a little bit. If it takes you to the bottom. There's mice.
Everyone always puts me on the bottom, I swear.
Retro mice. It is a very good mouse.
Yo! Speaking of bitch and hats.
It's like at the perfect height to Hideka to kind of just put Snoot right in there. I'm gonna stop talking now.
That's for the best.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
that's
come
definitely,
on!
Oh, that's definitely hold gently like hamburger size.
Yes, wood. All I will say is wood.
I've noticed that Rick's in the New Age stuff. He's a lot more liberated with his designs than in some of his things. Have you noticed? It seems like he really has had fun experimenting.
I guess.
With different aesthetics. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to me he's been a lot more diverse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably.
Haven Celestia is pretty diverse, but like I just mean in terms of like attire and locales.
It's been very fun for sure. I've really been enjoying it.
Yeah, it's almost like when an artist does stories they like, they're good.
Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Man, I want that fucking Guy King.
There we go.
There, I have added my 2 cents.
Your 2 cents? What these
Yep.
2 cents?
Real Guapo isn't the real Guapo. It's getting a tiny mouse.
I'm gonna have to look that up later.
I said my El Guapo isn't the real El Guapo. It's getting a cute tiny mouse, GF.
Very funny.
El
I
Guapo.
would like one of those too, frankly.
El Guapo is
Where can I get one?
The people of Santa Poco shall face their own personal El Guapo, which happens to be the actual El Guapo.
Like seriously. Where can I get one of those?
What I need to do is figure out a new thing for Vent for Vent Kazamaru.
Also, where can I get a very silly fox? Oh wait, there's one right here.
yeah, those are on sale sometimes.
You ever browse YouTube and then look at a lot of your favorite videos you've been watching ever since it first posted, and it says it was posted 6 years ago? And you're just like, how?
Yeah.
How has it been that long? It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Time is weird. I genuinely do think the older you get, the speedier it feels at times, just because like every year is like a less significant proportion of your life.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. That kind of scares me, not even gonna lie to you.
It's my birthday in a month, so if anyone's going to be having existential dread about that,
It's you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I mind, like, getting older is just life, but, I admit when I have concerns about, oh my gosh, did I even do anything worth anything this last year, that's when I get a little sad. Oh, you almost had it.
That's
So
why.
close.
That's why I normally set up. That's why I normally try to set up times where if I'm, like, for example, since I'm not working over the summer, I normally attempt to have some type of summer project.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's good to keep occupied. And I have things I can point to, like I've been learning a game and I'm like legit picking up on it really fast.
I forgot I need the crocodile tier.
Aw. I gotta go make a crocodile cry to progress.
Oh, good. I'll start with going back into the past, where I'll start by going back into the past, where Crocodile gets his ass handed to him by Whitebeard.
Yeah. I like Whitebeard. I'm not even gonna like just the laugh is absurd. I like how his relationship with his crew, and just no notes on the mustache. It's just a good mustache.
Yeah.
I had Guy King on last night, and I fell asleep, and then I wake up, and weird shit's going on. I'm just like, okay. But I missed like 10 episodes while I was asleep, so that was fun.
Man, I tell you, that was like that is what happened when I was watching One Piece. When I was approaching where we all are now, it was like the middle of the night, and I'd really sick, struggling, and I kept like falling asleep and waking up. And the best part was I'd wake up and I'd be like, I couldn't like tell if what was happening was actually happening or I was like making stuff up to fill it in. But it didn't really matter because it was all equally absurd.
Yeah.
It was a very surreal experience that I kind of enjoyed.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate Netflix when you fall asleep, it being like, hey, are you still watching this dumbass?
Yeah, well, the thing was that since Guy King Blu-ray I have is, just the standard definition footage on a Blu-ray disc. The whole thing about how standard definition video is very tiny.
Mhm.
So you can put an entire 50 episode show on a single Blu-ray disc if it's in standard definition. That's how big the file space difference between a DVD and a Blu-ray is.
Hey,
Massive, I'm
that's
sure.
bad, punks.
Look at this.
So literally the entirety of Guy King
don't know what he's in
forever
for.
permanently stuck in standard
Secure
definition.
the fort.
Oof.
It-
You never know. AI rescaling has gone really well with some supervision. Like it's not anywhere near where it needs to be like on its own, but if it's well supervised, it can do some impressive
I mean,
shit.
it is a set released by Discotech Media, and Discotech Media does that whenever the licensor asks them to. Toei didn't let them
I see.
upscale it in any way or do anything to remaster it. Toei was just like, just release it. We don't care. You can't do anything else to it. All you're allowed to do is release it.
Interesting.
Release what we give you, basically.
James Cameron just recently released a remastered Aliens on Blu-ray that
That was on
used.
4K.
Yeah, he released it in multiple formats, and it used frame-by-frame AI
Interesting.
to clean some of the grain from the image because apparently it was shot on a really particularly notably grainy sort of Kodak film.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked well on CRT TVs and some of the old projectors.
Mhm.
But it does in HD. It definitely is noticeably like harming image
I was gonna
clarity.
say the footage for Guy King looks really rough. There's a lot of whatever film reel it was scanned from was not very well taken care of.
Oof.
Yeah, and it looks like they kind of just straight scanned it and then did some light color correction, and then that was it.
That is unfortunate.
Which is Toei. That makes sense. That is a Toei thing to do. Toei is very bad at preserving their media. I mean, have you ever heard about how they treated fucking Dragon Ball?
Media would be a lot better without media companies, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Like seriously, the amount of stories you've told me about Japanese media going to shit strictly because of like legal stuff or like people fighting over rights and like distribution hiccups and everything. Like the actual creative endeavors themselves aren't the problem, but like some of the timetables they're forced to work with, the fact that the marketing usually gets first crack at how to set things up rather than showrunners, it seems like.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What kind of whack?
Yeah, it's kind of a shame because so far I think Guy King is a great show. I love it. It's very goofy and ridiculous, but I love it.
Yeah.
And it just sucks that there'll be like literal frames in some episodes where there's like stains on the goddamn frame.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeesh.
It's like they didn't even try to clean that up or anything.
Like I
I mean,
remember.
it genuinely seems like it's just like the master that was used was made in like the early 2000s, probably.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Guy King, the 70s mecha anime where a small child gets shot dead in the third episode.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not even fucking kidding. So basically the plot of Guy King is like these aliens, all right, their home world got sucked into a black hole, and they're without a planet. But this robot, that society built called Darius, goes rogue, takes over, and kidnaps all the citizens and genetically engineers them into super soldiers to fight for him and conquer other worlds and shit. And they try to take over Earth, and during an attack, they injure the arm of a baseball player named Suwabuki Sanshiro, and then Sanshiro gets recruited by an organization to pilot the robot Guy King to fight the aliens, who are, genetically engineered super soldiers controlled by this robot.
Kit said, Segata Sanshiro, Segata Sanshiro.
I wish it was Segata Sanshiro, but no, it's a different Sanshiro. It's Suwabuki Sanshiro.
While I'm gone, I've instructed this protogen to stain your screens.
The third episode is about a engineered super soldier, a genetically modified super soldier in the villain side, who doesn't want to fight, thinks what Darius is doing is wrong, and wants to destroy him. And during the episode, there's a flashback to when he was kidnapped and modified, and he's being carried away, and his young daughter is crying out for him. So one of the guys dragging him away literally turns around and shoots his daughter.
Yeah.
Dead on the ground, and you literally see the whole thing happen on screen, her bleeding on the ground and shit. And it's like, what the fuck? This is a children's show from 1976. That's real dark for a children's show from 1976.
Hell.
And even as an engineered super soldier, he's literally carrying around a photo of her while talking to the show's heroes.
By the way,
it's real sad.
Yep.
And then the episode is just like,
no redemption.
Yeah, basically.
That sucks.
You had a redemption, and then you had a big redemption thing, and then he died right at the end.
Yep. By the way, look at the armory.
Yeah.
It's all turtle shells.
Because basically how it goes is he tries to help the heroes out, then he gets kidnapped by the villains, and Darius further engineers him and messes with him, and makes him a big roided out thing. And then sends him back after Guy King, and then right at the very end, he finally regains his consciousness, essentially.
Oh, by the way,
and allows Guy King. Basically, he's put inside of a big super weapon after he's roided out, basically. And he uses this moment of clarity to allow Guy King to destroy the super weapon, but also sacrificing himself. Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
sad episode for like no reason.
Yep. By the way, perfect timing for Tico to arrive.
Hi, Tico. Oh, sorry you had to enter with that nonsense. Oh, shit.
By the way, look at the freaking leader of the rat alchemists. The heck is this?
I don't know.
This is Legend of K. Legend of K, K-A-Y.
K-A-Y. No, Guy King is a crazy ass
Kit
fucking
said,
show.
Mr. Pure Power is, we have Super Rat at home.
Mhm. Yeah, Guy King is fucking insane.
Us a sparring partner.
Bring it, bozo.
He wants to activate the lift. Don't give him the chance.
Like, you wanna know? You wanna know the plot of the fucking episode I woke up to this morning? The fucking villain put a robot cockroach inside the fucking Daikumaru, the big dragon robot, and then it slowly drinks the Daikumaru's fuel and becomes bigger and bigger. Let's show some fucking bizarre monsters of the week. That's not even the weirdest one. Also, the show is just like it's like it somehow keeps constantly being silly and goofy, but also like really needlessly dour at the same time. like it never ceases to find a way to be incredibly fucking sad out of nowhere after tons and tons of just goofy nonsense. It's like the show wants you to be depressed. You can't have a guest character, like a side character in an episode without them dying at the end.
Yeah, so Kitty Warrior is trying to fight against a whole bunch of these fighting against evil gorillas and rats and other creatures that have chosen to serve them to try and stop them from destroying the world, I guess.
Fun. And the only reason Tsubuki Sanshiro agreed to pilot Guy King was because he was really mad at the aliens took his arm. Literally the only reason. He didn't care about anything else, just the fact he wanted to get revenge. Because the injury was so bad he could never play baseball again. Yet he's also still able to pilot a giant robot, I don't know. You think having one arm that's barely that's not as functional as the other one would make that hard, but apparently not, I guess. I don't know.
Kit said, before you go out for revenge, first dig 3 bases and get a bat.
It's like also in the first episode, he literally has the cast on his arm for like most of the episode's runtime, but then it just suddenly disappears when he goes to get inside Guy King for the first time. And it's like, where did it go? Doesn't he still need that? Isn't his arm still fucking broken? What happened? Why is it gone? Why is he suddenly fine? Out of nowhere, like no time passed. Only maybe a couple minutes at most.
Mind over matter, brave.
Oh, by the way,
it makes no sense.
No, this game is not on the GameCube. This is on the PS3, but it's remastered from a game on the PS2. Oh, that's
Sword. Kitty with sword.
I don't have enough magic.
Darius also has like a weird fucking design. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a thing you need to see to believe. If I'm being completely honest with you, it's Real bizarre.
Yeah.
Find an image.
Kit said, even relative to the baseline of these shows.
Yes, even relative to the baseline of these shows, Darius is real strange. There are no pictures of him online. Okay. Oh, no, there are. Okay, never mind. I forgot the G in Guy King, apparently. That's what... Yeah. Okay. I find an image that's not super tiny. Please. And thank you. All I'm going to say while I'm looking for a decent fucking image that's not like shitty quality, you're not prepared. You're not. You will never be prepared. I'm gonna send multiple images, I think, just to get it across, because literally none of these are good images of him. But I will try my best here. Because oh boy, is he a weird one? I need to write a collage just to allow you to make sense of him.
The door's locked. I need a key to open this door.
Keep in mind, this thing is supposed to be a robot that someone in the distant past built at some point. So, he weird. Like you're not gonna understand this like from a logical standpoint. There's just no way to do so. But I promise you, I'm trying my best to make his design make some semblance of sense. All right, you're not ready, but it's in voice text now. That is the show. That is Guy King's main primary antagonist right there. This fucking.
Upside down beard face monster.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I'm curious as to what you think.
Kit said, what the shitting banana moon bat hell am I looking at?
It's Emperor Darius from Guy King. Keep in mind, in the show's canon, someone built him a long fucking time ago. Like way in the distant past.
Someone on all the drugs.
He's fucking robot. He looks nothing like the actual inhabitants of the planet he's from either. People who built him. He looks nothing like them. He looks nothing like any of them. Fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Look, my forehead mouth told me that the squirrels are government spies. It never lies.
Oh, then you look at the villains from the 2005 Guy King reboot, and they look more normal. Normal relative to Darius, at least. I mean, technically Darius still is the main villain in the 2005 reboot, but I can't find any images of what he looks like in it. And I haven't seen the 2005 reboot, so I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out at some point. But I should try to figure out what he looks like in the reboot. Shouldn't I? I don't know.
I can still. I'm sorry, but now anytime that I think of think of anytime somebody mentions a banana, I can't help but think of that dude you were talking about from Kamen Rider.
Oh, the social Darwinist who is banana themed. Yes.
Yes, he's very funny. Forehead mouth. Okay, this is a shot of what the regular alien super soldiers in the show look like in the original 70s Gaiking. Literally from the episode with the guy I mentioned already, who has the sad one. Gaiking is so fucking weird.
He doesn't look sad. He looks like a profoundly gay bird wrestler.
I mean, he looks angry because he's screaming at Darius in that scene.
Oh, I thought he was angry because the purple and the lime green are clashing.
Or he
I
got.
I need to get a USB Blu-ray player. My fucking laptop, so I can show you guys this fucking show. It's bonkers.
Or I was about to say, I thought, considering what you just told me, that that he got punked out by Mario again.
Huh?
I was making a Rock Hawk joke. From
I love
Mario 64. Mario
Thousand Year Door.
Thousand Year Door, yeah.
I like the Rock Hawk section. Although, I'm not sure I'll ever get over the psychic damage of seeing Mario spin down a toilet and having it make the pipe noise.
I should find out if I can find copies of the 2005 reboot and see what that's like.
Yar har fiddly dee.
Yar har fiddly dee.
Oh, speaking of piracy, I am now no longer using Adobe products. They have all expired.
Good.
I will not renew with that kind of TOS
Very good.
and that kind of subscription model when some of their competitors are getting really, really close in different functionality, and you only have to buy them once.
Yep.
And then they run locally on your computer, and you get to own all your media.
Sorry. The 2005 reboot is one of the best fucking opening theme songs you'll ever hear in your. By the way, I just posted that in voice text. It's very good.
Oh, boss. You can see I didn't get so far. The turtles caught me on the way to Frog City, but now I'll set off smartly. Thanks, brother.
Dang, I like
The
that
protagonist
intro.
is voiced by the same voice actress as Luffy.
Really?
Yep.
Holy cow, this voice is different.
Their shells be pretty hard, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to bash one, but I think it hurt
Interesting.
me more than him.
But yeah, one of the things I was trying to talk about, realizing, going back to more One Piece stuff. Hey, Kit,
Yes.
do you remember the weapon that Smoker has?
Yeah, the pokey stick.
Pokey stick.
That's the technical term, you Philistines.
You mean the Jeet?
Yeah, if you want to be crude about it, pokey stick.
Yeah, but it's a Jeet. It's the same weapon that the turtles here use.
Although Jeets are usually much smaller, it's a gigantic Jeet.
Yes.
You know what's weird? The 2005 Gaiking show has no official American 70s show. Does. Funny that we have the 1976 show, but we don't have the 2005 one. You think we'd have the 2005 one? You think it'd be the other way around? How this stuff usually goes.
You gonna pop out for a bit? Phone's overheating again. Oh, I'm sorry, Tico. That sucks. Yeah, the streaming can really eat a device sometimes.
Yeah,
Like Twitch can do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know that I asked you to I'm sorry, I know that I asked you to come and watch, but thank you for being here, even if it was only for a few minutes.
Yeah, we always appreciate you in any capacity.
Like, so like for example, literally everything Getter Robo, except the first 3 anime TV series, is basically out here in the United States. But I don't know, like all the modern stuff's out, but not all the old stuff. Meanwhile, with the Guy King, it's like the opposite, where we have the original, but not the.
Yeah, I don't know. I find that if they don't make media easily accessible, I have no moral qualms with however people choose to get it.
Oh, I already know where to get it if I need to download it. I already know where to get it. I've looked it up before. I just have to hit download, basically.
I have to run a VPN to view any streaming video anywhere without your carrier severely throttling it, and the VPN heats it up. Oh yeah, I bet. Even more than just streaming.
I also would have to free up some room on my laptop first before I even tried, but do kind of want to because I'm really curious.
Well, you definitely sounds like with your hard drive issues, it would also be good to have stuff backed up, because if it's locking
I have
up
an
that
external
much-
drive I was backing stuff up to for a long time, and I just kind of got lazy about it and haven't done it in a couple of years. It's because I got lazy.
I end up backing up usually twice a month, and that's even a little bit lax.
Yeah, I used to back up all the fucking time, and I don't anymore. And I only started backing things up after I had a catastrophic hard drive failure at one point.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, is the time to find out you haven't backed things up isn't when things fail. That's generally not the time you want to find out that you haven't backed things up in a while.
Yeah. I need to do it again. I really do.
I got really lucky in that I don't really need an external drive for the locally saved streaming videos as of yet, because I had a buddy give me an old rotary, well, not old, but it's just a regular rotary hard drive, but it's 8 terabytes.
Wow.
So even though it's slower to do read write, it'll hold. It's really good as an archive drive. So I use that to store things long term that I won't be accessing all the time. The other thing that some people like and some people take major objection to is something like Carbonite backup. But cloud backups are not everyone's cup of tea, because you are shoving your stuff out there, even if whether it's encrypted or not. That rubs a lot of people the wrong way. I generally try to have some level of redundancy, but because a lot of my work is online, I'm pushing stuff to GitHub or some other source control cloud often enough that it's not as big a deal. If my computer completely died, all I'd have to do is replace the hard drive and do a few things and then wait several hours while everything copied back over. So I've got a decent setup for recovery. Although I haven't backed up my images and some of my writing of late. Not that I've done a lot of it, but I do need to do that. No, not the bees.
Yeah, I accidentally activated the accidentally activated the hornet bottle.
Sloppy.
Yeah, I kind of deserve that.
It's all right. There may be a reason why when I do Final Fantasy 14, I don't make my cursor visible, and that's maybe because when we first started playing, I was clicking wrong shit a lot. I think I'm finally getting the learning curve for at least Summoner, though. Like, I was pumping out some decent damage against Greg when I wasn't a fucking chicken.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
What's the matter, Teddy? What's the matter?
You know what's the matter? I'm not petting Teddy.
Teddy, do you want pets?
I have some useful things.
Yes, pet.
Bargain prices.
Seriously, what's the
Pet
matter, bud?
Trendy, elegant, and very robust.
Are the fucking ghosts back again? I swear those things. Yeah, you show him. He's just kind of growling at my closet. I'll be right back. What's the matter, bud?
Are you Mayor Goo?
Oh, one of my Warhammer boxes slipped. It must have made a sound that he did not care for.
Just this moment, but we expect the attack on this very night. Troops spotted all around the city.
What kind of defensive action have you taken?
Defensive action? We just frogs, pal. Scared frogs. Been walking the park for Shun's army. Yeah, we spent all our hope on you, man. If you want to enter Frog City now, just step in and take a rest. You're welcome.
My kind of odds. Slim to none.
Not to mess with your time frame or anything, but I was curious how much longer you were gonna go.
From the looks of things, probably about another 20 minutes.
Okay, because I'm afraid my stamina is still not so good, and I may be reaching kind of mental jelly time.
If I can find another... Ow. Oh no, these hornets are trying to kill me.
I knew you couldn't trust hornets.
It was foretold by gyromancy.
Man, we get some big-ass hornets here. Luckily, I don't see them as often the last couple of years. Mostly, the main thing we get are German wasps. You let them blitzkrieg Utah once, and then they just think they own the place.
Oh boy.
I thought they were yellow jackets, but apparently those are different things. But yeah, we get some Rocky Mountain hornets occasionally, and they are big fellas. Not like murder hornet big, but pretty damn big.
Here we go. I had to switch. That one required me to switch between the two weapons. More health. Let's go.
So, the D&D campaign, one of the longest lasting ones I'd ever did with my friend group, was based in a very Asiatic setting called Sichuan. And that was the one where I played my legendarily bad cleric Lizardhole. Or paladin, excuse me. And what kind of reminded me is we actually did end up at one point in a swamp. And there was like I'm trying to remember, there was some kind of ambush in the swamp. And we were trying to get like this wagon of goods that was sinking in the mud. And now I'm one of the stronger characters, so naturally I try to do my part to, keep it from sinking, right? So they're like, okay, hold on to that. Just hold on to that, and we'll go get the things we need to get it open. Well, so the DM separates our group because they're doing different things. So my guy has to keep trying to repeatedly keep it from sinking. And they go, and unbeknownst to me, because I'm not a part of that group, they get captured. So my guy's literally sitting there for hours trying to keep this thing from sinking and just be like, where the hell are these guys? What the hell's wrong with these people? And eventually, I realized something has gone terribly wrong. And so I finally relent and leave the cargo. And so it begins immediately sinking, only for me to reunite with them moments later on their way back and having it sink for good.
Oh, that sucks.
It was rough timing. Poor Lizardhole couldn't do anything right, but he always tried his best. He was such a profoundly bad paladin that his god disowned him. Nice sword. Big. Dang, they're persistent.
I think the only way to survive this area is if you have armor. We must protect Lizardhole. Ow. Ow.
All right, guys, I think I'm gonna take off. I need to rinse my hair
Docs,
and
why are you not loading?
put on something and put on my shiny skin stuff. Oh, moisturizer. I dry out a lot in the summer, so I like to put on a little moisturizer at night.
Yeah.
Hot as balls in Utah right now. It was 100. It was like 102 yesterday.
Very much.
You guys have a good night.
You too.
Yeah.
Hello, dear, my boy. Ain't no fair
ferrying these days?
That is the alpha frog right there. Can't convince me otherwise. That is the apex of frog kind.
I'm not fearing. No business, no discussion. It's too dangerous on the lake.
Why too dangerous on the lake?
You just keep bothering me. I can't get rid of you. First, the gorillas came along. They plundered my store, placed hundreds of explosive barrels in the water, and they steal 3 of my boats. Only one is left, and I don't want to lose this one too. Alright already?
It looks like you're not the great ferryman I heard tell of.
What? I'm the best ferryman in the whole swamp.
I think I'm the better boatsman, old man. I'll wager on it.
You wager on your boatman skills? You are very bold. Okay, I'll rent you my boat. If you are faster than myself, I will offer you my crocodile amulet.
Deal.
Loud words signify nothing, my friend. I know your kind.
Oh, it's a boat race. I already lost, so it really didn't matter. Yay, I did it.
Okay, you win. Now I will hold to my word. Behold, the crocodile omelette. You know, when all this is over, you can work here. I'm always looking for talented fearmen.
Yeah, I got a crocodile amulet. I need the crocodile teal in order to get into the temple, though.
If you want to enter Frog City now, just step in and take a rest. You're welcome.
Okay. I think, as a matter of fact, I'm going to call it here for right now, because I still need to find a crocodile tear in order to go into that temple.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you all for joining us for this edition of Legend of K. Well, trying to figure out if there's any... I don't think we actually have any stream plans for tomorrow, because tomorrow's game night unless something comes up. So, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Let me check to see who we're going to be raiding. Let me see who we can raid, and then we'll see you all next time. Let's see here. We're gonna set up a raid, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.